Ethan Hale was known across the city as the man whose decisions moved markets. A billionaire, a real estate titan, someone who walked with the confidence of a king. But inside, Ethan carried a silence no one knew about. After losing his wife in an accident 3 years ago, he had buried himself in work, shutting every emotional door he had. One rainy evening, as he drove home through the quieter side of town, something caught his attention, a small figure sitting alone on the roadside bench, soaked, shivering, hugging her tiny backpack. Ethan slowed down, frowning. A child, out here in the storm. He almost drove away. This wasn't his business, but some echo of his late wife's voice, nudged him. He pulled over, stepped out with his umbrella, and walked toward her. The girl looked up. Tears were mixed with rain on her cheeks. She was about 6, with big frightened eyes. "Are you alone?" Ethan asked gently. She swallowed. My mom said she'd come back. But she didn't. Her voice cracked. I waited. It's dark now. Ethan felt a strange pinch in his chest. Empathy, concern, and something else he hadn't felt in years. "Where do you live?" he asked. The girl hesitated. Instead of answering, she suddenly reached out with trembling fingers and whispered, "Please, hold my hand." Ethan froze. He hadn't expected the request. Not from a stranger, not from a child. But the fear in her eyes wasn't ordinary. It was terror that had settled deep. He crouched down. "Why? What happened, sweetheart?" Her lip trembled. "There's a man. He followed me when I came out to look for Mom. He's been walking around here. I heard him again." Her breath caught. "Please don't leave me." A coldness gripped Ethan's spine. He gently took her tiny hand, feeling how cold it was. "You're safe now," he said. "I won't let anything happen to you." As if on cue, a shadowy figure appeared at the end of the street, pacing, looking around. The little girl clung to Ethan's arm like her life depended on it. Ethan straightened up, instantly alert. "Get in the car," he whispered. He lifted her quickly and carried her to his black SUV. The moment he locked the doors, the man approached, but seeing Ethan, he hesitated, then disappeared into the alley. Ethan started the car, heart pounding harder than any business deal had ever made it pound. "Do you know that man?" he asked as he drove. She shook her head. "No. I was scared he'd take me." "And your mother?" he asked softly. She curled into the seat. "She works at the hotel down the street. Sometimes she comes late, but today she didn't come at all." Ethan nodded. "We'll go find her." When they reached the hotel, the receptionist recognized the girl instantly. "Oh. MIA. Your mother left hours ago. She said she was going to pick you up. She should have reached home by now." The girl's face went pale. Ethan's pulse quickened. Something was wrong. "Where do you live?" Ethan asked. MIA pointed to a small apartment complex. They rushed there, climbing the old stairs. Ethan knocked. No answer. He tried again. "Mom," MIA called. Her voice echoed through the hallway. Ethan looked at the lock, intact. He pushed the door gently. It creaked open. Inside, the apartment lights were off. The room was silent, too silent. Then they heard it, a faint groan. Ethan followed the sound to the kitchen and found a woman lying on the floor, her ankle twisted, face pale. "MIA, she whispered. MIA ran to her, crying. Ethan knelt beside the woman. "I slipped when leaving the house," she said weakly. "My phone broke. I couldn't move. I thought MIA was safe at the daycare." Ethan helped her sit up, then called for medical assistance. Soon, paramedics arrived and confirmed it wasn't serious, just a bad sprain and exhaustion. Relief washed over MIA and her mother, but the little girl didn't let go of Ethan's hand the entire time. "Thank you," the mother whispered. "You saved her." Ethan looked at MIA, who still clung to him with trust that shook him to his core. "I didn't save her," he said softly. "She saved me." "From what?" the mother asked. Ethan gazed at the little girl's innocent face. "From forgetting I still had a heart." Mia smiled for the first time that night, small, pure, full of warmth. Can I hold your hand again? She asked shyly. Ethan took her hand gently, a rare softness in his eyes. As long as you want, sweetheart, he said. And for the first time in years, Ethan felt something inside him heal.